Oh, hey there, you guys. What up? What up? I'm MJ. I'm the founder of All to Love. All to Love. This is the channel that you're on. And I like to do tarot reading, so I'm going to read for you guys. I shuffled, I laid some cards, and as is often the case with these sorts of readings, intuitive spiritual stuff, we're letting go all the time. We're healing all the time. We're creating all the time. And a lot of what's collapsing, falling away, changing in our world and in our society are structures that have been built on lies, structures that have been built in corruption and abuses of power, which is like all around us. We can see all around us. Hollywood, music industry, political regimes, you know. We're seeing it everywhere, and in our moving toward the Aquarian age, we're increasingly aware that it's a bunch of razzmatazz, that we crave authenticity, not a bunch of bullshit, and that, you know, we're here for it. So if you're here for more love and compassion and less war and destruction and greed and power games and gaslighting and like media manipulation and you know, I could go on. Could I? Probably. Yep. We're here for coffee. We're here. It's Wednesday. It's October 16th. Let's read these cards for you. So the world card is the central energy, and that would say one world is finishing, a new world is beginning. As you're anticipating new worlds coming in or new energies coming in to probably excite you or lead you somewhere, you're very much being responsible and harmonizing with Libra energy. You're balancing the scales of your own life. This has a lot to do, therefore, of releasing. You're more than likely releasing friendships, releasing new beginnings that didn't go anywhere, things that you thought were going to go somewhere sometime that didn't. People that blindsided you, like situations where you thought it was one thing and then it turns out they were a lying piece of shit, and so you pardon the hala. But really this is like you becoming more aware of self. And oh yeah, that was another thing, like for the collective, there's a strong movement toward integrating the feminine principle. So that's to do with us being more spiritual, being more connected to our emotions, being kinder and more compassionate to ourselves, right? Regardless of any of it, we throw all these words out there, like alchemy and shadow work is really just about feeling your emotions. And we live in a society that just wants to be like, shh, just work, you know, just think, therefore I am, don't feel, don't be, don't be in the silence beyond thought and think that you can still be because you have to think, therefore I am, right? It's like that whole kind of outpouring is running its course, and we're evolving. Our evolution as a species has to do with our ability to be and feel and alchemize and, you know, yeah, become more powerful healers and creators, but that's through the knowing of the self. It's not through like knowing like the ins and outs of the economic system. It's not through, because essentially these ins and outs of a lot of these systems that we have been indoctrinated by, they're not taking us into the future. We are building this. We, the people, somehow are building the systems. Think about ocean cleanup. People are building the machines to clean the oceans. People are coming up with the kind of earthy technology that can help heal a reef. Like, we are that. And that's, I think, a big part of the shift of power, is that instead of these like random few people that don't give a shit about the majority of people on the planet being in power and like serving some weird dark lord, more and more people rising up to be like, oh, living off the land and like living in harmony with earth and one another. And like people are like, that's too idealistic. It's like, no, it's just the vision. It's the vision of an age that the earth, in my weird opinion, just cycles round like an infinity cycle. We go into the dark for an experience, we go into the light. We're now coming into that kind of central point of the infinity loop to move toward a greater enlightened state of being. Well, that's my vision. That's what I'm going to create, you know, more enlightenment, more love in the world, and healthier hair as well. Thank you to the Clear Mathers crew who did my hair. I know I've had it all week, but I haven't mentioned it. I'm still getting used to it. Any long hair person knows it. Even just taking a couple inches off, it takes a little bit to get used to, because plus it's like healthy. I'm like, what do I do with all this like beautiful hair? Anyway, nobody cares, or you do, and I respect both. Because I have infinite love for everyone here, and but I'm a human, so I get triggered, and it's a weird life, and I just want it to be nicer. Like refrain from violent acts, you know. Like I just think as a species we could resolve things much more diplomatically, and that is my prayer. Hala Shazam. Have a great day, you guys. Peace out.